Yes, I'll give you one line that one of our clients had used with us.
Yeah,
They said, of course, we don't mind you using AI, please do, but
yeah,
pata nahi chalna chahiye. It should
yeah,
not be visible that you have
yeah.
used AI. So
You can say there's this movement towards humanizing AI content, and I just find it interesting that all this while we were talking about how AI can be used to generate content, and now if when we are talking to clients, for example, everyone's very interested in knowing how we are humanizing the content, because it's a given that the first version is now created by some AI tool, but everyone's very interested in, okay, how are you going to, what is the process that you have to humanize the content? So we are going to be discussing that. Nida, any have you come across similar experiences?
yes, I'll give you one line that one of our clients had used with us.
Yeah,
They said, of course, we don't mind you using AI, please do, but
yeah,
pata nahi chalna chahiye. It should
yeah,
not be visible that you have
yeah,
used AI. So that really sums up how
yeah.
people want to use AI content these days.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I actually have an example. Okay, I'm just going to be quickly sharing my screen. There are tools like GPT-0, by the way, which tells you, whatever content that you generate. If it's like 100%, if you are using something like Chat GPT, it will tell you that, okay, this is 100% probability of this being AI generated, right? So that is like, at the
Yes.
outset, we must all know that there are already tools which can check the AI quotient, you can call it that, of any content. Now here's an
Yes.
example of a typical content which is generated by GPT, and this is about the best practices of doing an event, right? Of doing an online event, and you can see that this is the content. Okay. I'm sorry, there is a visual here, right? But basically you can see the kind of language which has been used. You can see the repetition of words. So let's go through some of the best practices with respect to humanizing this. How do you actually humanize this content like this? Okay. So so yeah, so one is asking GPT. So when you're at when you're prompting itself, when you're prompting GPT, you can say that this has to be in a conversational tone, right? So Nida, you had some thoughts, right, before the session we were discussing. How do you actually make this conversational?
Yeah, I mean, whenever there's some article or any content that is on that we're looking for, we need it to be an active tone. The
Yeah,
whole point of it is so that it looks and feels engaging. It's not like some lecture in the third person that's happening.
yeah,
So the active tone rather than the passive is very important here.
right. So then, for example, instead of we'll map out a content strategy that, so then this should be like, you need to map out. Is that what you're saying, or it's not that? Did I get it wrong?
No, no. We'll map out a content strategy. This sounds fine, but the introduction above it is very, let's say, it feels AI generated. It doesn't look like been written by a person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that is one. The other would be avoiding using cliched words. Now, cliched words, what
Yeah, I
what
have
do you think?
one. I
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
cliched word here that I have
yeah,
seen often in assignments, and of course, when I also use GPT.
yeah.
It's the realm. If you
Right,
wanted to
right.
write something about finance, it will tell you the realm of the finance world, the realm of the digital world, the realm of
Yeah,
real estate.
yeah.
So that
So look out for those kind of like words.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, this is not looking good, but yeah, if it is like I can see there is like engagement is king or queen, these kind of words, creating a pre-event powerhouse, so there is this there is this need of by GPT to constantly go to the to use extreme words, to go over the top, when it comes to
Yes.
like, so that we have to always be on the lookout. Those are some very easy signals that which can be removed. Okay. Then selecting, now this is this is kind of obvious, but yes, selecting the right images. If you make a custom image, image something which you have designed yourself on Canva, that makes a big difference. Using facts, stats. So again, here, if these are some, you can ask GPT to give some facts and stats about the success of uh, but online events. But if it's something which you build from your own experiences, that's nothing like it. Then internal linking. So like typically, Nida, what is your, when you work with content, what's the kind of best practice that you have for internal linking?
Yes, definitely. I mean, if we are putting some content on a website, I hope that's what you meant by internal linking. I mean, we have
Yeah,
certain content that is,
linking to
yeah,
other
mm,
pieces on the
content
website.
pieces on the web, on our own website. So if
Yeah.
we already have a whole lot of content that's there, and we want to link parts of this content to that previous posts and articles, so those kind of link building, that definitely bumps up the SEO also.
Yeah.
All those tasks are they are very much human at this point
Yes,
of the time.
and that's really the thing. No, I mean, right now, if you ask, is AI able to automatically generate
Backlinks
internal
or
links?
yeah.
It's right now, it's not at that stage. I mean, never say never when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
never say never.
Yeah. So, but right now, AI can't do that well. So yes, though, then you should, and it's like a easy plug. Like just find out other content pieces and see what can be internally linked. Then yeah, previous, if you have any real life case studies, so anything which is comes out of your experience, like that, again, case studies is something that comes from your experience, that is going to add a lot of value. So more and more
Yes,
in this whole AI driven content world, the experience, the insight, your personal domain knowledge, that's going to make this like stand out, this content really stand out.
absolutely. There's AI content that also is very dry. I mean, to make it
Yes.
more organic, more believable, you need things that will connect with the audience and will have certain facts and links, and of course stats, which is very important.
Right, right. Fine. And the last thing here was embedding tweets. So you can, this going, this again going, this goes with what Nida was saying, making it look believable. So if you embed a recent tweet, if you embed a recent tweet on an event announcement, or, so something like that, again, this makes it believable, you know. So
Yes.
yeah, so and so and just like a tip, there is a tool called humanize.ai. You can check it out, and it's basically, it will give you ideas to humanize it, right?
Giving all
So
the secrets away.
I know. No, but it's this kind of thing is going to happen. There'll be a tool which will generate, then there'll be another tool which will humanize it, and this battle is just, we are just in the early stages. I mean, of all these battles. But okay, I hope all of you uh, found this useful. Me and Nida, we wanted to do like a quick video on what are the top level best practices when it comes to humanizing content. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Welcome.
Thanks, Nida. Bye.